Hi, everybody. Welcome to D&D. Welcome to Avved series or session 3, I guess I should say, of our first arc. You might have already been told by your host streamer that the name of this particular episode is Far Afield. Far Afield. As a reminder, or I guess as a recap, I guess I should say, from last time, so many things happened. We saw a person in the bottom of the hex. They were standing in this doorway, and when our party members tried to approach them, they basically just like dashed back inside and closed the door. Shortly after, the glass windshield of that huge train that makes up the hex began to crack, letting in basically the full dune's worth of sand that it had been sort of keeping at bay for hundreds and hundreds of years. Our party valiantly attempted to make it out of the train unscathed. Wasn't so unscathed in some cases, but they did in fact make it out. A daring escape, I would say, only to kind of spill out onto the sand and watch as this gigantic train car basically sunk into the ground in front of them. They made their way back to Draketh, which is of course, our home base, our home city for this particular adventure. They went through this weird area with some like hot air to cold air releasing hoodoos, which are like these big, tall, skinny sort of stone pillar things. They found some emeralds. In fact, actually, CaptainOden critically succeeded on his emerald mining roll and got like 5 emeralds or something. It was crazy.
Nice.
That part did.
That was
And shared the wealth.
And shared the
there
wealth.
You go. Shared the wealth. When we got back to the city, everybody sort of split off and went back to talk to, their families or to kind of check in with whoever it is they wanted to check in with. Elson was walking down a deserted street and turned around and found a black Kenku feather in the middle of the street behind him, but had no sense that there was anybody following him, so we're not sure what's going on there quite yet. When we got back together in the morning following their return, they went to the Scraptic headquarters and sort of checked in with Peggy and let her know what was going on and what they had found. Or maybe that actually happened the evening before, if I remember correctly.
It did, yeah.
There you go. So they kind of let her know what was going on and left the device that they had found with her. The following morning, when they returned, they found Rain's sister Alara and Anthony Green, who is Aries' sword master tutor, sort of waiting at the Scraptic headquarters, not a place that they usually hang out. And when they walked in, Peggy announced that she wanted to make sure that they were ready for what was coming next, and pulled out a glowing cube in one hand and like a metallic sphere of some kind in the other, and chucked them both at the party. And that is where we left things last time. So, one and all, welcome to episode 3 of Avved, Far Afield. And I'm just going to say it. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Hey! Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop!
Where am I on? I'm on mine. Okay.
Streamers, I'll remind you that if you need to adjust that volume of that music, you can do that in Tabletop Sim for easy access there.
Wait, how do I... Don't I just click it and then click R?
No, there's a button to roll. Yeah.
15.
Nice roll.
Very good roll.
Natural 1!
That one, starting off strong.
Well, you know what? Let's get those ones out of the way early.
That's right.
I have
I rolled this
7 total.
7?
Sorry, Soup, what was yours?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Do you have an initiative bonus?
It'll be at the top of your sheet.
Yeah, kind of next to armor class.
Oh, okay. I got 11.
11? Okay. Alright. So, our turn order here. Let me get things kind of situated. Okay, I know. Sorry, so exciting. Thus far, we're really,
Just vibing to the
really,
music.
really intense. Thank you.
I
Oh,
know.
thank you.
I'm like,
Getting me ready for a battle.
Dun, dun, dun,
Ready.
dun,
I'm
dun.
pumped.
Okay,
Guys, the
for
customer spotted.
our turn order. So we have Peggy, of course. She's already started her attack, so I'll take care of that here momentarily. But following that, we then have Mango/Airy, followed by Alara, followed by Soup/Rain, followed by a special turn that I'll wait to divulge more about when we get there.
Oh, God.
Followed by CaptainOden/Tully, Anthony Green, following that, and then finally Claire/Elson. So, Peggy has thrown that glowing cube and one of her little orbs at you as well. So you see these two lights appear from up above you
Ooh.
and kind of
That's so
roll out
cool!
toward you. And she is rolling to hit with two different attacks here.
Who's she attacking?
These are area of effect, actually, so that she's going to hit all of you.
Shit.
Theoretically. Okay. So I need... What were those totals just then? A 9 and a 13. So an 11 and a 15 for these two separate attacks. For the 11, does that hit anybody in the group?
No.
Not it.
What if, wait, if my AC is 11, do I just barely...
Oh,
Is that,
yeah.
or does it...
That means that it hits. Yes.
Okay. It hits me.
And then, sorry, Tully, does an 11 hit for you?
No, I'm a 15.
Okay. And then the other one is a 15 as well.
15
So checking with everybody on that. So 15s.
Yeah, it hits
I'm
me.
safe.
too.
Not I. I save as well.
Okay. So Rain's getting hit twice, unfortunately, and it sounds like Tully's getting hit once. And I think that's it for that particular thing. So one of these, the sphere, that metallic sphere that she throws, just explodes, and it's going to deal some force damage. Oh, no, not a D10, please. Not the die that I wanted. There we go. Oh my. Okay. Doing it in a different way. Okay, that is going to deal 6 damage to Rain.
Ow!
And that is also going to push you backwards just a little bit by about 5 feet away from where you were. The second thing, that flash, that like bright cube, as she lands that in the middle of your group, you hear this thing like explode and a huge bright flash of light comes at it. And this isn't going to deal so much damage as much as it's going to affect you a little bit. So again, Tully and Rain, you are taking 2 damage each. Or I'm sorry, 1 damage each, just 1. And I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws, if you would please.
Yeah.
And you're trying to beat a 12. Remember that you get some different bonuses on your saving throws, so double check that. Should be top left-hand corner of your character sheets.
This saving? Ability save. Oh, I don't think I have one.
Oh,
Rain, I
Ooh.
think you have a +2.
Do I? Oh, Constitution, sorry.
Yep.
Okay. So I rolled a 4.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so not going to save. Tully, what did you get?
1. Natural 1.
Oh, a natural 1. Okay. Yeah,
Wah,
yikes.
wah.
Yikes, everybody. So the two of you are going to be temporarily stunned.
Oh, shit.
For the next turn, how does that work?
So I'm just going to bring these over here. One sec. We got little stunned halos. So how this is going to work on your next turn, you are going to have to make a Constitution saving throw again. If you succeed, you're just trying to beat a 12 on that. If you succeed, then your eyes kind of unblur and you're back to normal. If you fail, whatever you do is going to be at a disadvantage, basically.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. We are going right along, everybody, to Mango/Airy.
Rain, are you good?
I don't know. I might be dead soon. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, who is? Oh, that's Anthony Green. That's my mentor.
Mhm.
They're so
Yep.
they are enemies at this point in time, correct?
That is correct.
I can't attack Aunt Peggy because she's up there. I'm gonna. How much movement do I have?
You have 30 feet of movement, or you can dash for 60.
25. Okay, I can make it. I'm gonna go directly to Anthony Green. I'm gonna topple over and
That was just a
Incredible.
cool
Yeah, just a
parkour
little
move.
bit.
Yeah.
That's just a cool parkour
Just
move.
trying to
That's all it
impress-
was.
Andrew's acting up again.
Just trying to impress your sensei. That's fine.
I tumbled unnecessarily.
Mm.
And then I'm just going to roll to hit him with my longsword.
Okay.
Get it, girl.
Okay, so let's see.
Sounds good.
Natural 20.
Let's go!
Yay,
Let's go!
All right.
And
you
then-
can, you can do double dice or double damage, whichever one you would prefer.
Oh shit. Let's do double dice.
Double dice.
Double dice. And it is a D8, correct?
Yep.
what
1d8
it
plus
is.
2, so you roll 2d8 plus 2 each, basically.
Plus 2 each. Okay. D8. Roll. So that is a 3 plus 2 is 5.
Okay.
And then 2 plus 2 is 4.
So 9.
So
Okay,
9
so 9
total.
total.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't take it personal. You guys attacked us first.
No, as you slash down on Anthony with that, he, it slashes across. Maybe you get him on the arm a little bit. Just a small cut. Well, I shouldn't say small. You did 9 damage. A decent-sized cut on his shoulder, and he just grimaces and then sort of like salutes you with his sword and says, "No, it's nice blow. Nice job."
Thank you, Sensei.
You have 5 more feet of movement. Do you want to move at all?
If I move, they can take an opportunity attack, though, correct?
Only if you're moving away from him. If you stay within his sort of 5-foot radius, then you're okay.
Oh, I'll move maybe. Since Rain is stunned, I wouldn't be able. So stunned is different from prone, so I can't like just pick her up.
Correct. And you've already used your action for the turn
That's
anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move right there.
Okay. All right, we are going on, everybody, to Elara. So this is Rain's sister. She is an owlbeard wielder, one of those big polearm type weapons. And so she is going to step back and, step up, but she has kind of a long reach with this, and she is going to trip, or at least try to trip, Rain so that she falls down. So because you are stunned, she's going to roll at advantage to do that. Okay, so her high roll was a 19. She gets a +4 for that.
Oof.
So does a 23 hit, Rain?
Yes.
Okay.
Rain is so hurt right now.
Tripping strike from her does not do a lot of damage. So she is just going to deal 1d4 plus 2, doing 5 damage to you.
Wait, do you have any HP left, Rain?
No.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Knocked out.
You are knocked
Yeah.
out. So I'll remove that stunned, of course. We don't need that. But
Ugh.
you are... Oh, no, I'm so
failed the
sorry.
test.
Tully is the one that she stepped up toward, not Rain. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I got character models confused. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
Alara's over here. Tully does a 23 hit from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she deals 5 damage to you, and you
Okay.
are knocked prone.
Okay.
So I'm just flipping you upside down. You're doing a cool headstand right now.
This is going well.
And then she is going to move because you are knocked down. You can't attack. She stepped up, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And she's going to basically stand right in front of Elson. And we are going on to Soup.
Yes. I roll another initiative or constitution check, right?
Constitution saving throw, correct. You're trying to beat a 12.
Come on, Soup. Come on, Rain.
Let's go Soup.
Why did that not work? Oh my god, I got a 4.
Okay, so you're still stunned, but that doesn't mean that you can't do anything. You just have to roll whatever it is you're going to do, basically a disadvantage. So what would you like to do with your turn?
Damn, I don't have any healing spells. Shit, okay. Can I cast my mage armor?
Yes.
How do I do that?
That's just, it's an auto-activate sort of a deal. It's not something that you have to roll for.
Okay. Wait, but let me see how much I'm gonna cast this. That gives me armor, question mark?
Yep, it raises your AC, so it's going to be 13 plus whatever your dexterity modifier is.
Wait, what is 13?
13 is Mage Armor's base armor class. Like, regardless of anything else,
Oh,
you're going to
okay,
have
okay,
at least
okay.
13.
I see.
Yeah.
13 plus dexterity. Bonus, which is fine. Okay, so my armor is at 14 now.
Correct.
And so then I can, is that my action for the turn? Or I can take another action?
That is an action, so you can move,
Okay.
but you can't do anything else.
Oh, you
Like
can
to
move while you're
move.
stunned.
Yeah.
Wait, can I move 30 or does the stunned affect me still?
No, you can still move 30.
2, 3, 4. I'm gonna run over here 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, alright, that turn ends, and so you are no longer stunned. I'll just drag that away. Your eyes are finally not blurry anymore for that flashbang that she threw out. Okay, going right along, we are to our special turn. So at this point in the fight, all of you, of course, have noticed that the meeting hall where you usually get your assignments for the week looks a little bit different. There's quite a few devices that have been brought out by the Scraptic Headquarters artificers. You have certain panels on the ground. There are a bunch of like burning like buckets of flames. And some of these like weird spiky metallic things that have been deployed as well. Not to mention the fact that there are just like barricades and barriers all over the place too. But at this point, one of those devices begins to crackle, let's say, and you see electricity begin to spill out from these blue...
Oh boy. Oh boy.
These blue spikes. So if you are within 15 feet of one of those blue spikes, 3 squares basically, then you are going to need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
Where are the blue spikes?
Yeah, can you point them out again?
We got these guys.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hopefully these are showing.
I see 2 of them.
Okay. And how far is the... Like, do you have to be next to them, or...?
Within 3 squares, if you are 3 squares or closer.
Shit, I need to move.
So from my count, it looks like Elson's going to need to make one, Alara will make one, Ari will make one, and Anthony will make one.
Okay.
Dex
Do you need
save?
us to do that now?
Yes, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
And that's a d20?
That's a d20.
Okay.
Ew. Oh my god.
Natural 20.
19.
Very Very nice, very nice. Okay, so the only person who doesn't save here is Alara. So Alara is going to take some shock damage. Oh, but just one. Okay. And we are going right along. As this happens, you all sort of like look around and try to figure out like what is triggering this, like what's causing this to happen. And at least initially, you can't kind of tell where this is coming from, so to speak, other than the electricity came out of the blue spikes.
Can we damage the blue spikes? Can we break them?
Wow, what an interesting question. Let's circle back to that when it's your turn. Sorry, I've been going to an evil laugh class, so it's
A plus.
Odin/Tully, we are to you. I need you to make that Constitution saving throw to clear your stun status, if you would please.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh shit.
Constitution saving throw. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Wait, is he knocked or is he like?
He is prone right now,
He's
as well
prone?
as being
Okay.
stunned.
Okay.
I got a 10.
A 10, so does not save.
Well, fuck.
So whatever it is that you do action-wise, if you try to attack or something while laying down, you'll be rolling a disadvantage.
Okay. What are my? Can I just get up instead of doing an action, or?
Correct. So getting up would be your action for the turn.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. I don't think I really have anything as like a bonus action. Yeah, so I guess I just get up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, you know what? I'm so wrong. It
Okay.
costs, I believe it costs half your movement to stand up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're totally
would-
right. It does.
Yes, it does. So it's half movement. So you go ahead and stand.
Okay.
Oh no! There we go. But you are still stunned. So if you want to move, you have 15 feet of movement instead of 30.
I can go, what, 3 squares?
Actually, is your move speed 25 or is it 30?
25.
So you have 10. You have 2 squares that you can.
2 squares? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I move right here?
Yep, sure can. Beep boop.
All right, and then sorry, so many questions right now. How does stunned work in terms of like my attack? Am I attacking with disadvantage or?
So, yes, you will attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
Or with disadvantage, I guess I should say.
Okay, well, I will still attempt to shoot with my pistol at Anthony.
Okay. Tully casts gun.
I am going to shoot you with a gun.
I cast gun. So yeah, go ahead and roll 2d20s, taking the lower of the two.
2 nat 20s. I'm manifesting it.
2 nat 20s back to back. Here they come.
I got an 11 for the first one. I'm sorry. Is there I'm not remembering. Do I add? Is there a modifier for?
Yep, you should have
For your
on your
attack.
pistol. You should have a plus to your hit.
Oh, okay, okay. So the first one's a 12.
Okay.
Second one is a 6.
Okay, so a 6 will not hit, unfortunately. Your eyes are still blurry from the flashbang. You fire that bullet at him, and it just whizzes like between Aerie and Anthony on the battlefield. It embeds itself into the far wall, and right as that happens, your eyes finally clear up as your turn ends.
Okay.
Holly, can you please make sure that you aim a
Sorry,
little bit better
sorry.
next time?
Lock in!
I felt it pass by my face.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you see Anthony, because it's about to be his turn, he just, like, grabs his sword with both hands and looks over at Tully, eyes just, like, wide. Like, what the fuck? He turns to you, Ari, on his turn, and says, well, I regret to inform you that this is going to hurt. And he is going to cast Booming Blade.
Jesus.
So he is an Eldritch Knight, which means that he's like a spell-casting sword wielder. And his Booming Blade is basically like, if he hits, if you want to move on your next turn, you will take damage. So he's got to hit you first, though. So let's see how he does. Here we go. Rolling for Anthony. He got an 18 plus 4, 22 to hit.
Damn it, it hits.
Okay, so you're going to take normal weapon damage from him now.
Okay.
Not so bad. That's 6 damage.
Okay.
And then after this hits, this energy starts to like swirl around you, and it's like pressing up against your armor, your face, your arms, your legs, everything. And you can see like through this sort of like blurry wave of energy that's surrounding you that Anthony just smirks, and he is going to step away and is going to charge toward Tully. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh. God.
Closing the gap. Now, if you want to, Ari, you can make an opportunity attack as he leaves.
I will. I can't. I'm on D&D Beyond. I'm trying to keep track of my like stuff, and it's not letting me type stuff in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. So what do I do for an opportunity attack?
You're going to roll just a regular old attack. However, if you do, it's going to trigger that Booming Blade thing, and it's going to deal damage to you.
Fuck it, we ball.
That's the
Okay.
spirit.
I respect it.
Oh, 5. Doesn't hit, I'm sure.
Does what's your bonus?
Oh. Do I have a bonus for...
Yep, a plus to hit.
Plus 4 is just 9.
Okay, yeah, unfortunately. So as you break this field of energy in front of you, it like expels outward and then comes back in and like crushes into you, dealing... Ooh, it does max damage, so that is 8 damage.
Jesus.
So that's 8 plus
And-
6.
8 plus 6?
Right, because I took 6 damage in the last one.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, not 14, not all at once. Okay, we are over to Claire, and because Ari didn't get that opportunity attack to land, Anthony was still able to get to the place where he wanted to go, so he is on that spot. But we are to Elson.
Okay. Elson is going to start by with his bonus action, which is a daunting roar. Yes, that is an actual bonus action. As a bonus action, once per short rest, creatures of your choice within 10 feet that can hear you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you until your next turn. So Elson is going to roar at Ilara and Anthony. So they must roll a wisdom saving throw. They need to beat a 12.
What was the range on that?
10 feet.
Okay. They need to beat a 12. Here's the first one. Okay, so respectively, they got an 8 and an 11.
Let's go. So they are both frightened of me.
Oh, okay.
I don't
think I
remember what
have-
frightened means. I think it means they either can't move or they try to get away from me or something.
That's correct. They are going to flee as in the opposite direction of you as far as they can go on their turns, basically. And I have little frightened halos for them as well.
So pretty much Elson is watching everything around him start to happen, and he's getting just gradually more pissed, and then as soon as like it just kind of boils over and he just kind of like basically throws his head back into a roar and just goes, enough! And it's just booms and it like shakes the whole room. It better scare the shit out of Peggy too, just the way that she's gonna watch those two absolutely get terrified. And then in his anger, he's going to make a swing at Ilara with his greatsword.
Okay.
Which will be the 13 to hit.
It does not hit, unfortunately.
Darn. Well then, let's see. That will then be his turn. Guess it wasn't a completely useless turn though.
No, that was a good turn. Up at the top of the catwalk, back at the top of our order, is Peggy, and she is going to run over just a little ways, and she is going to take a crack shot at Elson with one of her exploding spheres. So you see that metallic sphere come out one more time.
Okay.
And she throws one at you. Let's see. A 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, you are able to avoid that explosion as it kind of rolls out toward you, and you see Peggy up at the top say, "Oh dang, I really was hoping I was going to get you with that one."
And Elson is just going to flash that devilish grin and wink at her.
And we are on to Aerie.
If I move, do I still take damage, or is
Nope,
that done?
it is deactivated now.
It is. 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, I can't get close enough. 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna move right here. I don't think I have any ranged attacks.
Don't you have a... I thought you had a crossbow for some reason, but I guess not.
Yeah, don't you have a crossbow, Mingo?
I do not.
Oh, I made that up in my brain then.
I have a
So
long
did I.
sword and a short sword.
Mm,
Well, no
just a
longer have a
longsword.
short sword. Yeah, just a long sword.
You can dash if you want to. If you want to use your action to move another 30 feet, you're welcome to do so.
But then I'm just next to him and I can't attack, right?
Yeah, and do keep. I would also keep in mind that, like, on their turns, they're just going to try to get away from me. So, because they're still
correct.
frightened.
And that's not a bad thing. If you're closer to him and he tries to flee from Elson, you're going to get opportunity attacks.
Oh yeah, that's true. So, get near him.
So get near him. Okay, how do I? Can I dash each turn, or if I dash now?
You can dash each turn, and then you just get to move an extra 30 feet, but you can't attack.
Okay. I am back next to my mentor, who is frightened.
Okay. Sounds good. And we are going on to Ilara, who, of course, as we have established, is going to try to get away from Elson. So Elson, go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
Yes, and as he sees her turning to run, he's gonna kind of chuckle, go, run, and then swing. That's a 12.
Does not hit, unfortunately. But she is running. She started running. There we go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She will stop there on her turn. And that is really all that she can do.
Nice.
How long does that frightened condition
Till the end of
last?
my next turn.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, she is over there really about all that she can do. And so we are going on, everybody, to Soup/Rain.
Hello. Let me think. I think I am just going to cast Ray of Frost onto Anthony.
Okay.
And I just roll a d20 plus my... What bonus do I use for this?
You have a spell casting modifier.
Yeah. Oh! I said Ray of Frost, right? Okay.
Yep.
That is a 17.
That hits.
Nice.
Alright. Okay. And then...
Technical question: is Ray of Frost just like for one target, or is there? Should we be
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Not a. It's not cone. It's not a.
No,
cone
it's
of
not
cold.
it's not a conal attack.
Yeah.
Don't
Targeted.
worry. I'm
Directed.
saving that one for when
Let her
there's
cook!
no one around me.
Let
Let
Rain
her
cook!
Alright.
Mm.
Yes. Okay. And then I roll 8.
Man, this next turn for Anthony is going to be so bad.
5. Okay, it's gonna be 7.
7
It's gonna
damage.
hit for 7 damage.
Nice.
Taking that down. And his movement speed is also reduced by 10, so he can only do 20 feet of movement on his next turn.
Yes.
Nice.
And then I'm going to run this way. 1, 2, 3. Does the diagonal count as 1 or 2?
I count it as 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maybe just go over here.
Okay. So as you leave, he is going to get an opportunity attack on
Where
you,
did?
but
Oh my god, where did my...
but because he's frightened, he's rolling a disadvantage.
You got this.
Oh my god, I accidentally moved my character over here and now it won't let me move it back. I don't know how that happened.
Where did you move her?
I got you.
There you go. Thank you.
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're good. He got a 12 to hit. Does that hit you?
And that does not. Thank you, Mage
Nice.
Armor.
Oh, mage armor. Yeah, so
Yeah.
good. So good.
Clutch with the mage armor.
So yeah, he slashes at you with his sword, but he's like looking over his shoulder at Elson in terror, and he just completely misses you.
Big scary lion man.
Big scary lion.
True. I would also
okay.
be scared if a lion just screamed in my face.
Same. On our next environmental turn, all of you begin to see those pots of fire begin to rumble and begin to intensify in their heat. The flames begin to shoot up, and they are beginning to spit burning coals out. If you are within 20 feet of one of the fire pits, then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Ugh, my rolls are dog water.
Oh no. I rolled a 6.
9.
I rolled a nat 1. I wasted my nat 20 already.
Oh yeah, Tully doesn't have to roll because he's not within 20 feet of one of them.
Yeah, I think I'm right outside.
You are.
Lucky
So
duck.
don't worry, everybody. It's not that much damage because they're just small burning coals. It's nothing crazy. So it's 1d6 fire damage. Which I'll roll for you. If you got above a 10 or higher, then you save. You're only taking half damage. If you got less than a 10, you're going to take the full damage.
What happens with a nat 1?
You just failed the roll. I'm not making you take double damage for that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so 5. If you saved, then you're only taking 2. If you failed, you're taking 5.
I'm almost dead.
I think I'm out on that.
With the 5 damage?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm flipping you. Oh, you have a smiley face at the bottom of yours.
Oh my god, I do. I don't know how that got there.
So all of you see this burning coal hit Rain, and she just
You're taken out by a burning coal.
she just faints.
Womp womp.
And she is down. We will have you begin making death saving throws on your next turn. Don't worry, you
Alright.
can't die. There's like a protective field up, so you won't really die, but nevertheless. Okay, we're going on. Tully, you are up.
So, Anthony would get a opportunity attack if I move,
If you tried to leave, but he's frightened, so he will roll a disadvantage to hit.
Okay, because I'm hurting right now. I'm pretty low on health, so.
Do remember, though, on his next turn, he's just running. He's not attacking anybody.
Correct.
So if
that's
you
true,
move,
okay.
you'll lose a potential opportunity attack on him when he bolts.
So I should stay where I'm at. Okay. I think I will just attack him with my pistol then.
Okay.
Point blank
Tully
range.
cast gun. Got it.
Yeah.
My favorite cast.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Is there a disadvantage if he's in the next tile since it's a ranged attack, or is it not considered a ranged attack?
That's for pistol.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't think there is for pistol. Let me double check. Yeah, it doesn't say that there is, so I'm gonna say there's not.
Yay!
He just fires point blank.
Just fires point blank.
Yeah, I think the only there's a on the actual weapon there's a note that says like range 30 to 90.
Yeah, you have your standard range, which is the 30, and then long range is the 90. And if you're at long range, you get disadvantage on your attack roll.
Okay, so it's up to 30 is standard, and then up to 90 there's a little disadvantage.
Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna roll with it because it's a gun. If it were a bow or a crossbow, I might make it play differently, but we're gonna rock with it.
Okay. Well then I rolled a 10.
Okay. Any bonuses to add to that?
That's with my bonus.
Oh, okay. So yeah, unfortunately, that 10 does not hit. He's moving erratically right now, and as you pull the pistol out to shoot at him close range, it just glances off of one of his like pauldron, or not the pauldron, one of his shoulder pieces of armor. Is that a pauldron? I don't know. And it doesn't deal any damage, unfortunately.
Well, all right then. That's my turn.
Claire, what's the thing on your shoulder called if it's a piece of armor?
I call it a pauldron.
Is it a pauldron? I
Yeah.
got it right. We're doing it, everybody.
We're getting there.
Okay, Anthony. So his turn of doom is happening right now. He is going to try to get away from Elson, and that's probably not going to go too well for him. So I need both Aerie and Tully to make opportunity attacks.
That's the same as rolling an attack, right?
Same as rolling an attack.
Oh, come the
10.
fuck on. 7.
No, these rolls, man. The dice are telling
Man,
us
these
so
rolls
today.
we've gotten like 3 good rolls so far in this combat.
This is so bad.
So yeah, he's able to slide by, and he runs out the door, and he is no longer in combat.
Oh, bye. That was my mentor?
Yeah.
Wow. Lion roars and you
Yeah.
just run for the door.
It was a big roar.
Elson, you are up. It's your turn.
All right, I am going to make a beeline for. Excuse me. I'm gonna make a beeline for Rain, And I am going to cast Lay on Hands. And I'm going for let's do 5. I'll take 5 from my Lay on Hands pool as an action.
Okay.
So Elson just goes over and puts his hands on her and like infuses some of his healing magic, and he says, "Get up."
Thanks.
And I guess I'm close enough to Tully, so I'm gonna also just take a step over to Tully, and then with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Does that give me 5 HP?
Yeah, you have
Yes, it
5
does.
HP, so you're back up.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm trying to remember. Hold on, I should have checked before my turn. What? The Cure Wounds. Oh, 1d8 plus 2. So, Tully, you're getting back 4 HP.
Oh, thank you.
And I am going to just take one more step in this direction. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Now that your turn is over, is Alara...
Yeah,
no
Alara is no
frightened?
longer frightened, yeah.
Okay. All right. We are going back to Peggy, and Peggy is going to toss out another explosive sphere at you, trying to get all of you with one of her boom spheres. Wah! Let's see. So she got a 17 to hit.
It does not hit me.
And it's basically centered here, so you are all within range on this one.
Is that a 17?
17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. For those of you that it hits, once again, dealing... that is 4 damage.
Oh, okay. I'm hanging on.
1 HP in a dream. 1 HP in a dream.
That's me too. I'm 1 HP. 1 HP in a dream.
You hear Peggy from up on the catwalk say, I can't believe that guy just ran out like that. That's crazy. He's supposed to be some strong swordsman guy. I paid him a lot of money. This is just bad hiring. Somebody talk to HR. And we are on to Mango.
I don't want to be close to these things. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you could just like dash to get out of range, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know what the other stuff on the map.
That's true. That's true. We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
But we have to attack Ilara, do we not?
Kind of do.
Let her come to us. You know, we'll play it like we do with Halo. Let them come to us.
How? What's the range again on the fire pits of doom and the electricity trees?
Electricity's 3 squares. Fire pits are 4 squares.
Okay. I'm just gonna move back here. And we're gonna wait.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to do, any other actions or abilities or anything that you want to activate? I think you might have Second Wind if you need to heal at all.
I do. Where would it say that?
Under bonus actions.
Oh, I do. Okay, how do I do the second wind?
So you're going to roll a 1d10 if I remember right, and then you should have a bonus to it. Although I forget what creates the bonus off the top.
Is it? It says second wind / short rest.
Yeah, once per short rest.
You can use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 2 HP. Okay, all right.
Okay, 1, 2, 2, 2, nice.
Clear 10. That's 2 plus 2 is 4. So I regain 4 HP?
You get 4 HP back.
Oh, thank God. Now I'm at 5. Yay.
Okay. With that, we are going on to Alara, who kind of shakes her head, looks confused, and maybe a little apprehensive at first, but then, kind of pats the coin purse on her hip and says, all right, right back into it. And she is charging toward your party. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she is gonna kind of just fall into a defensive stance. She pulls that owlbear out in front of her, that big pole arm, and kind of just like gestures like a come and get me sort of a moment.
Okay.
We are going on to Soup.
Yes. I
Show your sister how it's done.
am gonna cast. These spikes, is that it's made of metal?
Yep.
Okay. I'm thinking. Okay. If I were to cast lightning on the spike, what would happen? Or do I
I'm
just
sorry?
have to find out?
If you were to cast what?
Chromatic orb, but like with lightning damage.
Oh. I mean, it would do some amount of damage to the spike, for sure.
Okay.
But I mean, you might be just as well off casting it on Alara.
Yeah. Alright, I'll just cast Chromatic Orb on Elara.
Okay.
And that is... Oh, hi, Jake. That is a 13.
So unfortunately does not hit.
Okay.
That energy pulses in your hand and you shoot it toward Alara and she bats it away with her owlbear and just kind of smirks at you and shakes her head.
Okay, and then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna move right here.
Strength in numbers. Strength in numbers. Okay, we are on to the next environmental, unless there are any bonus actions or anything that you wanted to do. Sorry.
I don't believe I have any bonus actions, really.
Guys, do you think Aunt Peggy might be testing us to see if we know when to leave?
And so far, only Anthony has passed the test.
Aww. We are on to our next environmental turn, and you see a bunch of vents like open up on the floor as
Oh, fuck, dude.
Well, shit.
a bunch of fog begins to emanate out.
Oof. Okay.
I'm gonna move these just a little bit.
When did she have time to set all this up? Oh my gosh.
So you see Alara kind of disappear into one of these clouds of fog, and she is at least partially obscured from your vision. But that is all that they do. It's just a little environment change for us for combat, and we are moving right on to Tully and Odin.
How far is Peggy from me?
Let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45? 45 feet, roughly. That's what the
Can
elevation.
you see her in the fog, though?
Oh yeah, you
like
can see
how-
her up above, for sure.
Okay.
Trying to think what's do. Yeah, I think I will. Man, I feel like so safe right here in this little spot because I feel like everything around this area is trying to kill us.
Don't you have a range of 90 though in your pistol? It's like 30 to 90 or 60 to 90 or something.
After the 30, it goes to disadvantage.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, so I'd have to move closer to her.
So bullet drop is a thing in D&D also.
Could I throw something at her and make it?
Yeah,
Or is that
probably.
too far?
I would think so.
Okay.
You want to try and throw me? And then...
Oh yeah.
So strong.
So I would like to. Is there any she was throwing those the orbs at us? Are there any like pieces of those on the ground within reach?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. I want to grab one of those and use magical tinkering for my action.
Okay.
Ooh.
It says I can use it to emit a non-verbal sound. Could I throw one at her and make it play Elson's roar? To try to scare her so she's like thrown off from being up
Oh,
there.
I love it. I say
Bro.
yes. That's amazing.
That's great.
Oh, MVP. Oh, that's
That's
epic.
so good.
Oh,
Okay,
please
so I mean, it happens. I don't think. Do you have to roll for magical tinkering? I don't think you do. Do you?
It doesn't say that I have to roll. It says I just do it. It uses my
Yeah.
action.
Okay. I think.
So like,
I mean,
how
for
would
this,
we work?
I think you get to throw it. I think you get to do it, and you get to throw it.
Okay. Do you want me to
So-
roll anything to check to see if I hit?
Yeah, I think
Close
it's
to her?
I think it's an athletics check, is what I
Okay.
would say. You can make an argument if you want for like a different skill, but I'm gonna say athletics unless you want to advocate for something else.
No, that makes sense, and I'm not like overpowered at it. I have a +1 to athletics, so
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like I'm like picking something to give myself an advantage.
For sure.
Okay. Fuck, man. I got a 6.
Ugh.
Okay, so with a 6, and Elson, remind me, Claire,
10 feet.
how it was 10 feet?
It's 10 feet,
So
yeah.
I'm going to say, I mean, I think even with a 6, like, I think you get the thing up on the catwalk. It's like it's a big catwalk. Like, it's not really small or anything like that. I think that's fair. Like, I don't think it has to be a high roll. Elson, make that same roar check that you did earlier, and let's see if it can affect her. Or like, how did that work?
There's no
again?
check. It just is. It just like
Just
you.
roars.
Yeah, you just roar, and it's like you have to make the the person has to make a wisdom saving throw,
Oh, that's right. Okay.
and it's a DC 12.
DC 12. Let me see what her whiz is. Okay, so she has a +1. She got a 14 total.
Dang.
Damn.
Such a good idea.
Big
Brilliant.
rain everywhere.
Brilliant, truly. How long does that effect of the thing last on the chunk of metal?
So it says that it resets on special. So I don't know what that what that exactly means.
While I quickly Google this, because I have not. I don't know. I'll have to find out. We are going on to Claire while I figure out how that's going to work.
Okay.
Tully, you're welcome to move if you would like to move.
I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Let me
with
double
that.
check my movement. I think my movement is 35. It is. Okay. I should be able to get to... So Elson is just going to charge through the fog and get right up in Ilara's face.
Okay. You are rolling with advantage on attack if you attack her.
Okay.
Oh, because she didn't see.
Correct.
Ooh,
Nice.
okay.
All right. Come on, baby.
Odin, the way that I'm reading this makes it sound an awful lot like it just can be triggered again whenever you want.
That's what I saw. It says that it continuously emits it.
Natural 20!
Yeah!
Finally! So we're gonna swing then. And remind me again how we're doing that. It's either double dice or double damage. I'm gonna go double damage. And hear me out. I want to throw a divine smite on it.
Smiter.
Can I double my smite as well?
Oh yeah, you crit.
Fuck yeah. Okay. So let's start with so it's 2d6 plus 2 slashing. 1, 2. So that is 9 plus 10, 11. So that's 22 damage.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And
Tell
then
us what this looks like. Oh wait, are you not done with damage yet?
No, that was just the great sword swing. I haven't even added the smite to that yet.
Oh my gosh.
So the smite, shoot, I don't remember off the top of my head what smite is. Divine smite. How?
We're not
2d8,
killing them, though, right?
when you
No, there's
hit
like
with
a magical field up that won't allow
you
them
can
to
expel
die fully.
1 spell slot to deal 2d8. So now I'm gonna do the 2d8 radiant damage. Wait, where is the... There it is. And that's 6, add 6 radiant damage, so 28 damage total.
What does it look like when you smite?
So Elson is just pissed at this point. Like as the stuff has rained down, he just kind of charges in with his greatsword held up and kind of like dodging like a football player, and then just goes in and like he roars again, not with the same level of roar, but he roars again, and as he does so, his greatsword kind of like starts glowing with this like divine light, and he just goes like down, like just kind of like almost leaps into the air and just swings downward on top of her.
Hell yeah. 28 damage. As that sword blow lands, glowing and all, you see her like down her like midsection in a big slash like split and begin to bleed. And that is significant damage. She is in bad shape.
And Elson is just gonna stand over her, and he yells, "Yield!" And that will be his turn.
All right, we're back to the top of the order with Peggy. Peggy is going to kind of run back in this direction and is going to... Oh, no, you know what? Because you guys are over there. I'm actually going to have her... She's going to run over here. And she's going to try one of those flash bangs again. as she tosses one of these toward you. Oh, but she got a nat 1.
Womp womp.
It falls at her feet, and she is now stunned.
Get fucked, Peggy!
You know what I picture?
Right.
This is what I picture. I picture that she went to go throw it, but then it like slipped out of her hands and she fumbled. And it just falls. And she's like, fuck! And it just stuns her.
Did y'all see where everything went? Where did it all go? I can't see anything. Mango, you are up.
How do we? Is there a way for us to get up there? Because I have to be close in range.
Yep, there's like a ramp in the back on either side.
Damn. Oh, on either side?
Yep.
Oh, but it's in the back. They're on the back.
Correct.
Shoot. 1, 2. I can't see because of the fog. 4, 5, 6. How much movement would it
you
take
don't.
to get
To be clear, you don't have to attack Peggy at all necessarily.
Okay.
It's really just Alara that you guys have to finish taking out for the battle. If you do anything to Peggy, then that will stop Peggy from doing her stuff. But she's not necessarily one of the things that would trigger the end of the battle.
Is Ilara not out of battle already?
No, she's in bad shape,
Oh.
but she's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
Damn, 28 damage, and she's
really
still up. That is
awesome.
wild.
She's
Tanked
like a
it.
top-
Tanked it for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did tank it.
She's
Holy.
like-
She's been a scraptic for a long time.
I'm gonna move right here.
Okay. And again, you will be attacking with advantage because she can't really see you guys.
Beautiful. Clear. Advantage is rolling
Twice?
on
Yeah.
damage if I hit, right?
Rolling twice to hit and taking the higher of the two numbers.
Oh, okay. So one is an 18,
Okay.
and then the other is... Oh, there's a roll advantage thing.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then the other is a 13.
Okay, so yeah, 18 definitely hits. And we're just rolling damage as normal.
And damage is 1d8 plus 2 slashing. 1. Two plus 2 is 4.
Okay, 4 damage. Can I interest you in an action surge?
What is
Ooh.
an action surge? You take one additional action on your turn. This can be used one time per short rest. Yeah.
Good. While she's
Yay.
kick her while she's down, dude.
Kick her while
And
she's down.
then
Yeah,
Do I roll for damage again?
You're rolling to attack again. Once more with advantage. Once more with feeling.
So you can use that
Oh, okay,
advantage
so I
button this time.
There you go.
So I don't have to roll a d20 again.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Because you're rolling to attack again.
And then I roll with advantage. Which
Wow.
was horrendous.
Yeah, but do that one more time because it only gave you one result for some reason. Try it again. There we go.
18.
Yep, that hits. Yeah, for some reason it did a 3 only, and I don't know why.
And then another d8.
Yep. D8 plus whatever your bonus to damage is.
4, 5, 6.
Okay,
Nice.
so total is 10 across those two attacks.
Mm-hmm.
That is enough. As Ilara drops down to one knee, that Albert clatters to the ground, and she just like raises a hand and kind of like shakes it and yields and says, "Enough. Enough." You see Peggy up on top of the catwalk kind of rub her eyes, clearing them of the flash that had fallen at her feet, and she says, "All right, well, you bunch of malcontents, I guess you got what it takes out there. Can hold your own at least." She clicks a little device in her hands, not the one that you had found, but that blue field of energy covering everything suddenly dissipates, and you see the dribble of blood that had been coming out of that slash down Alara's midsection suddenly just like knits over. All of you feel any damage that you had taken also kind of go back to the way that you were before the fight had begun.
Do we get our spell slots and such back
You
too?
get your spell slots
Let's
and all of your
go.
HP back. You are back at full health.
Okay.
And Peggy says, all right. Y'all should probably come into my office now. And she kind of heads down the catwalk in the direction of her office and leans up against the door outside, waiting for all of you to come upstairs.
This feels like a good time maybe to request a bio break? Mid-sesh break?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like our characters.
No, yeah, this feels like a good time for Elson to go out and take a piss.
Elson goes to the special room full of cat litter
Yeah.
that they have for him at his captain's headquarters.
Lion litter!
Lion litter. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah. 10-minute bio break.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
good to me.
That's good.
Please RP everyone taking a
Thank you.
piss.
Goodbye.
That was fun. Whew. All right.
Mango, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
I've been really excited for this session.
I know, me too. I'm so excited for the back half of this one, especially. I mean, the fight's great, but like, I'm excited for the rest of the stuff that's going to happen too.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, welcome back. Odin, what did you do for your birthday?
What's the what?
What did you do for your birthday?
We went to Jazzy took me to dinner. Trying to remember everything we did. I got my new computer.
Let's go.
Very
We
cool.
went to we just oh, we got my suit. Yeah, we got my suit for our wedding that weekend. Oh, it was that day actually. Yeah. A few things.
Are you going to do anything big for your 40th next year?
I haven't even really started thinking about it, I guess. Like I like going to like chill little stuff now at this point. I think my big extravaganzas for my birthdays have kind of like passed, you know.
I think it's interesting that you go into phases because in my 20s, I was very extroverted. In my 30s, I became like a little bit of both. And then in my 40s, I'm just like, do I have to go out of my apartment? Do I have to leave? It's a kitty!
It's a kitty.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, we did. Jazzy said in chat we did. We went to Vegas for was that 2023? Yeah, FanFest. I'm trying to think how old I turned then, but that was the last super big going out thing that we've kind of done. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of agree with you that I think the low key birthdays are like nice as you kind of get older. And even with Vegas, I mean, like we didn't really we went to FanFest for Final Fantasy 14, but then other than that, like everything was a lot of like us going to dinner together. It wasn't a lot of like clubbing or anything.
Yeah.
The only thing I club is baby seals.
I love baby seals.
Why would you do that to a baby seal?
Because baby seals love trap music. That's why.
Claire likes dad jokes now, guys. Just in case you're not part of her Discord, she now likes dad jokes.
Oh, shut up.
Oh.
Shut up.
If everybody could just drop their favorite dad joke in chat, that would be so helpful.
Oh, I would love it.
It'd be so helpful if you could.
It's fine. You don't have to do that.
No, I think you should. It's important.
I have a command. Actually, does it work? Still. Does it not anymore? Maybe it doesn't anymore.
Shut up, Toon.
Sad. Oh, wait. It works in...
It works for Saribot.
Barefoot for most of the time, which produced an impressive set of calluses on his feet.
Oh, I've heard this one before.
Made him rather frail. With his odd diet, he suffered from bad breath. This made him a supercalifragilistic hexed by halitosis.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Okay. All right, everybody ready to jump back into Adventure Zone?
Please.
Oh, no, not the Adventure Zone.
Wow.
We're not a licensed product. I'm so sorry.
Please don't sue us.
Please don't sue us. Adventure Time. No, I can't say that either. Dang it.
Nope. Are we ready to hop back into our campaign?
Hop back into this litter box?
into this litter box.
Wait,
The
we're
whole-
back from the litter box, though.
Oh
The
yeah.
whole world is Elson's litter box. really.
I mean, it's a giant desert. We do live in a giant desert world.
Yeah.
That's
True.
So true.
It's true.
Everything's my litter box.
As your group ascends the steps up to that catwalk, that elevated space in the meeting hall, you make your way down to Peggy's office. She waits outside for you, next to the bell that she had rung, celebrating your recent successes out in the field. And when you arrive, she presses on the door. It, of course, swings open, and back into her office you go. This sort of cramped space, all kinds of devices and doodads all over the room, almost oppressively full of stuff. But unlike last time, her desk is now completely clear. The device that you had brought back, sitting in the middle of the on the middle of the desk, in the middle of the desk, and as she kind of rounds back to the other side of it, she gestures at the seats and the stools that she had set out for you last time. When you sit down, she clicks what looks like a small ink pen, and the device in the middle of the desk vanishes. You didn't think I'd leave the real McCoy out on my desk, did you? I've been doing this quite a while. She presses something on the side of the table, and a rectangular outline appears in the center of the desk. She presses down, and you hear it click, and then it depresses slightly and then pops back up, revealing a small box from which she removes your device. Now, there's way more about this little bugger that I don't know than I do know. But what I figured out, y'all, this thing, I don't know where it came from, but well. And you see her press her thumb into the device just below where that crystal is, like, kind of set into the top of it. And that emblem appears, that, like, winged emblem that you've seen before appears. And after a moment, it fades back out, and in its place appears what looks like a cone of light that kind of like washes over your side of the table. And what you see appear afterwards is like a bunch of like rectangular panes, maybe like a foot wide by like 3 or 4 inches tall. So like, they're not insignificantly sized, but they're sort of these panes, these little window pane things. And writing on them appears. It's reversed from your perspective because, of course, she's the one holding the device. But the writing in them is clearly legible. It's something that you probably could understand if she, like, kind of rotated around. She sweeps the device over to your side of the room and then over to the left and to the right. And when that cone of light falls on it eventually falls on, I should say, an empty containment capsule. One of the things you take out into the field to, like, bring tech back in. And as she kind of like gestures and sort of like leans over and shows you her side, like her perspective of it, as it scans this containment capsule, you watch as like multiple panes appear kind of vertically stacking themselves sort of one after the other, okay? On the first one, it says copper, 1.2 kilograms. The next one, iron, 2.3 kilograms. Silica dust, in parentheses, reinforced glass, 0.5 kilograms, and the list just goes on and on and on. And she turns back to your group and says, this thing, it can scan any object, and it'll tell you exactly what it's made of down to the gram. And she looks at each one of you with her eyes like super wide.
Come again.
It'll tell you exactly what something's made of, like every component, every bit and piece.
Elson's gonna reach his hand out. Paw, claw, mitt, murder mitt.
For
he wants to see for himself.
Oh yeah, she like hands it over immediately.
So, like, what does Elson see or notice as he's holding it?
What do you point the device at?
He's gonna point it at his big ugly mug.
Just at himself?
Yeah.
Okay, so like you kind of have to, again, it's sort of like pointed in the opposite direction of you,
Mm-hmm.
and so the panes like begin to drop down like because there's tons, right? A
Mhm.
biological being is made up of like myriad elements and different materials and all kinds of stuff, right? Like
Mhm.
minerals and vitamins and all sorts of things are all components of it, and it's just like a ton of them. And of course the writing for you, because you're sort of holding it and pointing it at your face, is reversed, but you can see Peggy's eyes just like scanning through the list, a little horrified, if we're being honest, like a little like scared that it can do that, let's say.
Amazing.
Yes.
If it can actually, I mean, it can scan and tell you what things are made up of, would it also be able to possibly tell us weaknesses?
She kind of puts her chin in her hand and kind of rubs her chin and says, I don't know. That's an interesting question. Maybe if something was like real rusty on the inside, we'd be able to tell that there's like iron oxide or something in there. And that might, but I don't know. But like I said, there's so many things this thing can do that I don't know about yet. Or at least I would guess. But everybody, like, there's no more hope in what we bring back is worth something. No more scrounging through old dusty ruins, scraping the bottom of the barrel. This thing, it's going to change all our lives, but maybe more importantly, I found this. And she holds her hand back out to Elson to kind of ask for the device back momentarily.
He's gonna hand it back.
You see her slide her thumb against the right side of the device, and the crystal goes dark. A moment passes. She holds up a hand as if to ask for patience and says, give it a minute. Just give it. Okay, just give it
Let
a
it
second.
cook.
Let it cook.
And then the crystal begins to shimmer. Dots of light dancing across the black surface like pins and needles dance on your fingers and toes when they've gone asleep. Then those lights, those dots, leap out from the surface of the crystal, wave after wave after wave, flowing outward. You stand up. Everybody make a history check or intelligence check, and I'll tell you that the DC is 7.
7?
7.
Not a high check.
What do I have more of? You said history or intelligence?
History or intelligence.
I'm not good at either.
A 0.
Wow.
5.
10.
16.
Dang.
Let's go.
Did Ari have any bonus to the roll that she did?
Nope.
Okay.
12.
Okay. So the three of you that got above a 7, you immediately, as you stand up and your perspective changes for all these like waves of little dots of light begin to dance out, you realize that this is a 3D holographic map of the entirety of Avved.
Like
From the entire desert, the whole thing. From the last tiers to Fulguros to Rise and on to Drakath, the entire region sits around you waist high.
What do I see?
Well, I was just going to say, Elson's going to say it out loud so you know what it is.
Yeah. and like, the thing for you on a check like that isn't like you don't recognize it. It's more like it just takes you a little longer to put 2 and 2 together. But you get there eventually, for sure.
Okay.
All
like
of
in
you
real
feel...
life.
Aww.
No.
You all feel this like momentary wave of vertigo because you feel like giants just for a moment, but it passes. As you look around, you can see the wonder and excitement on Aunt Peggy's face. And then you see small blocks appear in various places all around Avved. They're blue, just these small little blue cubes. At least at first. Standing out a bit against the yellow-white pinpricks of light that make up the rest of the map, you see one appear at the hex. It's blue turning red after a few seconds. There appear to be dozens of these little blocks all over Avved.
Those are vaults.
What?
You think they're vaults?
Yeah, I would assume so. The red probably means that it's empty. Or destroyed? I don't know, but we definitely got some good treasure from the hex. And look, it's the only one that's red now.
Rain, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking destroyed is probably closer to the truth. If what y'all told me about the hex is true, which I do believe you, and it's all sunk into the sand now, I bet it means it's not accessible.
So what does that mean?
Do you recognize these other locations as Scraftic mission areas?
Rain, make a history check.
Come on, smarty pants.
I am a smarty pants.
You are so smart.
Oh, I'm not that smart. I get a 10.
Hey, again, for some of these roles, not a whole lot is necessarily needed. 10 is more than enough in this instance. Yeah, as you look around, like there are like multiple locations where Scraptic teams go to like hunt for stuff where these blocks are located. That being said, there's also like several other, a handful of others that are not in prime Scraptic territory, let's say.
I want, have we explored, over here where these cubes, I don't recognize these places. Maybe there's something to be found there.
That's what I think too, Rain. I think you're onto something there. And the closest one that's not the hex is the one that's in the Great Cave over east of here.
Would Elson be familiar, since his pride is nomadic, would Elson be familiar with that area?
Of the Great Cave?
Yeah.
You tell me. You tell me.
I mean, I want to think that he would. I'm just double checking in case you wanted me to make a roll for it, but
no. I think that's a history decision for you. So maybe that puts the sort of nomadic tribe territory maybe further north in the region than we might have otherwise thought. But that's totally cool for me.
Okay. My pride's traveled through here before. Definitely familiar with this area. Didn't know there was anything there.
Yeah, have you ever seen anything that looks like a vault in the cave?
To be fair, we never looked very hard.
Well, y'all, this is your next assignment, okay? Take this thing and go out there and figure out what it is and bring back anything that you find, especially if it's pretty good. And she puts the device back down on the table and kind of slides it over. Not to any one of you in particular, just like in your party's direction.
Before we turn off the map, can Tully look and see if there was a marker by that weird smokestack thing?
Good question.
That thing is still, since the last session, that thing is still bothering me. It was something. I know it was. Everyone keeps saying it was nothing. I think it was something.
I'm gonna say, yes, absolutely, we can check. I want you to make, I'm kind of defaulting to history here just because I think that's a good match. You can do that, or if you would want to make a nature check, I think is also fair.
I'll do history because I am better at that.
Okay.
What am I checking? Am I checking? Because I believe that Rain marked it on her map.
Yep.
Too. So.
Absolutely. Oh, did
I? That would be a 16.
Wow.
You do not see one near there. The closest one between Draketh, like out of Draketh, is the one that's at the hex, and the next closest one is the one that's in the cave.
I want to know what that place was. Okay.
Apparently nothing.
Very good question. Very good
Well,
question.
Tully is not going to let this go. It's going to be a year and a half, 2 years from now. We got to go back, guys!
like a Jack from Lost. Yeah.
Soup, you were
Maybe
saying?
the creators behind the orb were not familiar with the happenings of the hoodoos. Or maybe the orb came before the hoodoos. You never know. I'd go with you, Tully. I believe you.
It has to be something. The air shifting was too weird for it not to be something important.
I agree.
Aunt Peggy just shrugs her shoulders and says, listen, at this point, I'm open to hearing anything being connected to something deeper going on, because this is crazy. But listen, if anyone asks where y'all are going, you tell them I sent you to Rise, some kind of pally, okay? Feel-good mission to deliver something to the people who live up at the top of there. Not a word to your mamas and papas, aunts, uncles, cousins, foster kids, or long-lost brothers, okay? You hear me? Not a word. Her eyes are
Okay.
just like blazing. Everybody make an insight check if you want to.
Mum's the word.
No, don't tell your mom. What did I just say?
Oh my god.
Ooh,
18.
4.
22. I know how to
21.
do math.
Okay, very good. Everybody, if you got a 10 or higher,
Dang.
amongst that, like, firmness, there's also a hint of, like, fear.
Okay.
Aunt Peggy is both, like, putting it to you, like, don't tell anybody, but she's also a little afraid.
Peggy, what's wrong?
I
You're
don't
especially emphatic about this.
Stuff like this does not come along ever. I mean, ever. And people are going to want this thing. Rumors are going to spread. People are going to think that that thing is here. I mean, y'all, I'm sure probably didn't keep your lips sealed last night when you got home.
I did.
So rumors are going to start to spread. Everyone's going to think it's here, and that way, I mean, that's the best outcome though, because everybody thinks it's here. Then no one's going to be following you and trying to get it from you, and they don't even necessarily know what it is. That's the thing, but they're going to know it's special. So y'all gotta like get down to bits and bobs, get stocked up for this, and then get out there quick and figure out what the heck's going on and where this thing's from, and also, you know, bring back cool treats and stuff. And by treats, I mean tech.
Well, for sending us off as far as we're going, and considering the nature of the rather unprompted, unexpected training that we were put through today, I feel we should be allowed to take some extra equipment with us on this one. Just considering the urgency, importance of this mission.
Make a persuasion check.
Charismatic paladin. Come on, baby. 10.
Peggy stands up from her desk and walks over and just like pats you on the hand and says, "That was real cute, but the answer's no."
Well, it was worth a try.
You already got extra punches from turning in that stuff yesterday, so you got 8
True.
for today. That's pretty good.
That's true.
All right.
Who's taking the thingy thing?
That's a great question.
I fear I might not be able to hide this from my entire extended family, so maybe not me.
I can take it.
Are we
I
not
literally
venturing
have
right
no one.
now?
Oh, yeah, it's a good question.
Sorry, what was that?
I just
Or, like, are we not just venturing off right now? Are we all going back to our respective homes? Because it's the morning still, is it not?
You're
yeah.
going. I mean, theoretically, you're going to Bits and Bobs to get stocked up, and then you're heading
Right.
off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right,
yeah,
so it doesn't
I
really
just don't
matter
want
as
it on
much.
my person.
Yeah.
Who would like to volunteer to take it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Beefy guy. So Elson will put his hand out and take it and then put it into his belongings, amongst his belongings.
All right. Any last questions for Peggy or anything, or are we heading down to Bits and Bobs to get stocked up?
I'm
Hey, I
thinking.
have a question. You don't want us to tell anyone. Did you tell anyone so we know who is in the know about what's going on?
I didn't tell anyone anything. Now I know that Ilara is aware of what's going on, but nobody else is aware. Now, speaking of her and of Anthony, they're both going to be little hired guns for me, so to speak, guarding the front door out there. So y'all see them on your way out. Um, but aside from that, and whoever all of y'all told, those would be the only people who know.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I think we're good then.
All right, y'all head on down.
Get
Bits and
stocked
Bobs,
up.
get geared up. All right, so we are heading down to Bits and Bobs. You have 8 punches this time, which is double your total from last time, if I remember correctly. Maybe even 4 times, because I think you might have only had 2 punches last time.
Yeah.
But you have 8 punches in total. I posted in our Discord the updated tech list. There is some new stuff on there. It's down at the bottom. But you will need to, as a party, decide on how you want to spend those things. If you'll remember from last time, you need to get rations and a hovel of some kind. The basic ones that you get without any punches are both minuses to the rolls that you make for your journey. So if you still want to upgrade those, make sure to keep that in mind.
So we don't have the hovel that we got last time.
No, you've already handed all that stuff in when you handed in your scrap.
Okay.
Wait, so then it costs 1 punch to get the regular one and 2 for the bonus?
The regular one that doesn't do any subtractions, the one that gets you to 0 basically is 1 punch. That's correct.
Okay.
Do we want... Okay, so we're already at Bits and Bobs. We're figuring this out right now, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should probably prioritize shelter. We did that last time, if I recall correctly. It looks like that's going to be 4 punches, though, so that'll take up all of our... Or, not all, half of our punches.
Yeah.
But I'm good with that if
That's
y'all
fine.
are.
Last time.
Sorry, which one was that?
The auto deploy shelter
Yeah.
dome? That one?
Auto deploy.
That's like an extra emergency usage one.
Oh,
if you
okay.
want the good one, the good shelter, then that is the anchor float, which isn't on that. This is like a separate list thing.
Okay.
That is 2 punches.
Okay. All right. We don't
hit
need
that one,
perfect
then.
rest. We can probably just go with the one we had last time. That worked fine.
And that's your subdune, which is 1 punch.
Yeah. Okay.
So we had
Okay.
one of
See,
those.
I was
We didn't
kind of
get
wondering
food,
because
though,
I didn't
right?
see some of the like food and stuff on the new list.
Yeah.
But
Correct.
Same.
So your rations poor rations are free, but it's a -1 to your random encounter roll. Adequate rations are 1 punch, which is a 0 to your random encounter rolls, and then delicious rations are 2 punches, and you get +1 to your random encounter roll. So poor, adequate, or delicious.
The way rations work, though, like if we do the 2-punch one, that's delicious rations for all of us, right?
For everybody, correct.
Okay.
Yes.
What are we thinking?
How much does that cost?
2 punches.
2 punches.
Adequate for 1, delicious for 2.
I feel like we can... Delicious.
Okay.
2 punches.
And then we have 5 punches left.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. If you're doing the subdune for just like a normal, no bonus survival rolls. I will make note of all this.
The Madry pack seems good. 3 gallons of water each and a straw to drink from.
I can make water.
You can make water, really?
No, wait, that was not one I selected. Can I?
And Magic
And
Pack's
the
only
water-
one
You
punch.
can make
so-
ice.
And the water that you can make isn't necessarily the kind of water that you would want to drink.
Okay.
All of you have a canteen to start off. Like, so you have
Mm.
water initially, but this would be like extra water in case something bad happens.
I mean, it's only one punch.
True. That's fine. Madry pack. So we're good on like shelter and food and water, basically.
And we have 4 punches left.
We have 4 punches left. The thermal tap rod seems good too.
Controls.
Yeah.
But it
I was
only works for
thinking
1
that-
hour.
Oh.
Or possibly the resonant echo one to find caves. I don't know if that would work like that.
Text
Like
voids, thin
hitting
walls, or burrows.
Caves or
Hmm.
within the cave, like to find secret rooms, maybe. I don't know.
I was actually
Interesting idea.
Also potentially looking at I mean, it would something that maybe disrupts the minor tech in the area, something that, like, you know, because we'll probably run into traps and such like that. So the scrap
Yeah, I was thinking
jammer
the
box,
jammer box
Yeah.
myself. I think that's good.
because it disrupts minor tech traps or signals, so it could give us an advantage going into some places without getting surprised by traps and shit.
I'm good with that.
So then that leaves us with 2
So we
more.
have 2 punches left.
We're going into a cave. What about the Atmos threader, where it can detect spore hazards?
Yeah.
Warns of hazards within 60 feet.
Ooh.
Detects air, water, and spore hazards.
Also good. Yeah, that one would also be good.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'd support that.
Okay.
All right, I'm just making notes of all this so that I have it.
That's perfect.
Why is it pasting like that? Anyway, that's fine. Okay, cool. So we've got delicious rations, so you get +1 to your random encounter roll. We've got our subdune, so no modifiers, negative or otherwise, for our travel rolls. And then you have your Madry packs, Scraptic Jammer box, and your Atmos threader for all of those. Okay, with that, we are going to make our plot our course, basically. We'll then do our survival rolls for the journey, and of course we'll need to make our random encounter roll. Let's go ahead and do our plotting our course roll. So this is a group roll. We're doing an investigation check, and you're trying to beat a DC 10.
So just one person needs to roll that?
Nope, this is everybody.
Oh,
We're
everybody's
looking for
rolling.
2 or more successes.
Investigation.
Correct.
11.
All right, that's 1. We only need 1 more. That's 2.
Dude.
There we go. Cool.
6.
That's okay. We got it. So you've plotted your course. This is a longer journey this time because it is a little bit far afield, than it was last time. So last time it was 2 rolls of survival checks to like get out to your location. This is going to be 3 rounds. So we are making survival checks. DC is 8, and again we're just looking for 2 successes per round.
Survival.
So let's make our first roll. Go ahead.
6.
19.
That's 1.
13.
That's 2. Okay, so
All right.
Christ,
Let's
dude.
go.
good on the first one. Good on the first one. Again, for failures on this, you spend more time in the desert to get to your destination than like you should, and so you end up with levels of exhaustion. But we're okay for right now. Second round of rolls, if you would please.
Still survival, right?
Still survival. Still DC of 8.
Ooh.
Bro, I'm wasting all my good
11.
rolls.
18.
That's a full success and a nat 20 from Soup over there. Very nice. And I'm going to say for that nat 20 that our third round is an auto success.
Nice.
So we are able to get out to the Great Cave without any additional time spent in the desert. Your rations have like held up really well. You're using your subdune. You're traveling at the right times of day. All these things are keeping you on track, excuse me. And you are able to get out there in good time. We now need a volunteer to roll the random encounter giant die down at the end. Tully can't do it because he rolled it last time.
Oh,
We don't
I
wanna
think
roll
Elson.
anyway right now.
Elson kind of carried us in that last fight.
You want?
And we have a +1. You have a bonus on this. You have a +1 for this roll.
It's this giant D20 right here.
It's this
The
giant
giant
D20.
So big.
That's what she said.
You're gonna hover over it. Don't click down or anything. And just hover and hit R a couple of times to roll.
Okay. +1 to it, you said?
Yep, a bonus of +1.
Okay.
Eh.
20? Dirty 20?
I'm sorry?
I rolled a...
17.
It's a 16 and then... Or sorry, 17. I can't math. I'm not good at math. 17. 17.
Okay.
Where did you get the extra?
I don't know. I was thinking of my
I was
attack.
like,
I was
yeah,
thinking
you're
of my
fine.
attack roll. I was thinking of
You're
my
fine,
attack
you're
roll
fine.
as a +4.
So like last time, this one will happen on your way back from your current destination. So it's not happening on the way there. We'll
Okay.
get this once this particular part of the journey is over, or I guess when you're heading back to Draketh, I should say. But 17's good. Remember, this is a straight up scale. So D1's the worst possible thing that could happen. D20's the best possible thing that could happen. You got a 17. Definitely a good result.
Okay. Cool.
For sure. Nice roll there, Claire. Nice job.
Elson team carry today.
Yeah.
True.
All right. So your journey to the Great Cave is much longer than your trip to the Hex was. You while your way across the sands, the mountain range to your north, seeming to track your progress like a silent guardian. During the day, you are baked by the sun, and at night, even beneath the surface in your subdune, you can hear the winds buffeting the rock to the north as they sweep up the peaks. You make most of your progress during dawn and twilight as always, but the sky is full of stars, and the twinkling lights of millennia-old satellites drifting above you like lazy sails keep you company. And finally, you arrive at the entrance to the Great Cave. The mouth of the Great Cave. Oh, I'm sorry, I have music for this. One moment, please.
Set the scene.
The mouth of the Great Cave is uncomfortably round, nearly perfectly cylindrical, save for the flat surface at the bottom that leads you deeper in. You have a moment where your mind flits to the thought of a giant creature, its jaws wide, beckoning you within, before you snap back to the silent reality in front of you. The stone is a dull brown, but in layers you can see oranges, purples, and a few thin streaks running horizontally of a bright red. The light from your mid-dawn arrival shines a fair way into the cave. And for what it's worth, your first 100 feet or so should be well lit. What do you do?
Can I scan the wall of the cave with the orb?
I want to clarify just for everybody. When you say orb, do you mean like the device thing?
Yes, the device.
Okay, cool. Absolutely. Elson, do you hand it off to Rain?
Yeah, absolutely.
See what the cave is made of. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
there
scared,
are.
kinda.
Yeah,
We
you
should
get a
just go
bunch.
around scanning everything, in all honesty.
You get a bunch of panes that kind of drop down one after the other, that just describe in detail. I mean, like the amount of material is like, tens of thousands of kilograms at a time. It almost seems like it maxes out at some point, on some of these
Just scanning the
kinds of
whole earth.
materials. Yeah, right. And you see just like different, composites of these different mineral layers that are comprising the cave.
Wow. It's kind of beautiful in here. These rocks.
Remarkable.
I'm wondering
Anybody
if
else?
maybe we should use. Should we use? Oh, how many times can we use the Atmos threader? Just to check and make sure that there isn't anything of danger
Good
like
call.
in there. At least in the
Um,
immediate beginning. I think the range. What was the range on it?
it's 60 feet. I'm gonna say like 3 activations that'll last for like a couple of minutes at a time.
Should we maybe use that right now before we step foot in it? Also, if I have is it dark vision?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that I can see past the, what is it, 30 feet that's well lit?
Oh no, you've got like probably a good 100 feet or so that's well lit. So your, dark vision's not really coming into play yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So for the 100 feet that we can see, it's just the main tunnel, right? Like just
Correct.
round with the path.
Correct.
There's like, does it look like natural?
I feel like it looks unnatural if it's almost perfectly
This
cylindrical.
cave is not a natural formation.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
like
great,
are the walls like smooth?
it's a great
So
question.
like
I would say make an investigation check, Rain.
Okay.
Good call,
I'm
Rain.
investigating. +2. Okay, 12.
12? Okay. Yeah, this cave was not created by natural means. There are scar marks on the walls of the cave, scratches that look almost like they're grid shaped, like they're grids that were like used to carve it. It's almost like a gigantic machine made those gashes.
I'm kind of scared, guys.
So is it kind of like something had drilled this cave into existence?
Maybe. Yeah, it's a good question. Definitely not like a biological creature. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Okay.
Question about uh is it an artifact that we're using to scan? I can't remember what we're calling it.
Just the device.
The device. Question about the device. When we saw on the map that there was a vault in there, did it indicate or can it show us like right now how far in the vault is?
Oh, good question. Do you want to have Ari check the map?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Hand it over, and those little dots of light kind of flicker. It's sort of harder to see it out here in the daylight than when you were in Peggy's office, but that map sort of expands around you, and as you're standing outside of the cave mouth, you look at that little blue box, that little blue cube that represents something, and you can see that it is further into the mountain than just the mouth of the cave. Like it's a ways in there.
I say we head in. I think we gotta look for this thing.
Are we able to also zoom in on said map? And maybe it has like
You
a
trying to
general
GPS us?
trail. No, like a general trail of like the outline of the way that the cave is like mapped
Oh,
out.
good question. Not really. The only thing it really shows you is like the mountain range above it. Like that's kind of what you see. And then you just
Gotcha.
see that cube like kind of underneath the mountain range.
Okay. Okay.
Does anybody else want to do anything else kind of at the mouth of the cave or just inside of the cave before we sort of head in?
Elson is going to unsheath his claws just because he's curious and run his claws down the side of the wall. He just kind of wants to like feel the texture of the side of the cave.
Okay. Make a nature check.
Cool.
Or an animal handling check, I guess.
I don't know if I'm particularly better at either. Oh, I'm slightly better at animal handling, so that's what we'll do. Eight.
Okay. As you kind of scratch your claws against the edge of the cavern, I mean, it just feels like stone. It's not anything particularly remarkable. But what you do see as you look down, you didn't notice this at first, but your eyes kind of trail downward, and you see that there are a couple of spots along this side of the cave that are singed. It looks like the stone has been like burnt. And as you look around, you see the remains of some very simply made fires.
Do they? So you said they're singed. Is there a way for me to tell how recently these fires maybe were put out? Like, is there still kindling? Does it look like it's been like a minute?
I'm gonna say it's not super recent. It's not like somebody saw you coming and they just put it out and ran away or anything like that. It's been here a little while.
Well, it seems
I'll give you that for an 8.
Seems like we're not the first ones here. And Elson's just gonna start walking in. Yeah.
I wonder who it could be, since no scrap decks have been out here yet.
True.
Stay alert.
I'm gonna start wandering in behind Elson.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm follow as well.
Tully, anything that you want to do? I'm not saying that you need to. I'm just asking because everybody else kind of did a thing, and I want to make sure that you get a chance to as well.
Yeah. I am going to look for a rock or a piece of metal on the ground, and I'm going to use magical tinkering and turn it into a light.
Ooh.
It's 5 feet radius of bright light, and then another 5 feet all around the outside of that of a dimmer light.
Okay, cool.
And it's just the whatever rock or a piece of metal or something that I find is just that is giving off the light. So
gotcha.
I will take that, and I can kind of head towards the front of everyone.
Perfect.
And start walking into the cave.
You find like a fist-sized rock and turn that into your lantern. It's great.
And you cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Okay. You make your way into the cave, feet falling across smooth stone that valleys to a low point in the middle, with gentle arcs of rock to the left and right of this oddly circular cave. The air cools the further you go in, and eventually you find yourselves several hundred feet in, standing behind a gigantic machine. Its paneling is yellow, with black stripes over huge treads that are now completely still. At its front, the side opposite of you, you see the back side of a gigantic disc, lethal teeth sticking out from it, embedded into the rock face of the mountain.
Like a drill?
What's the scale of it like?
It's a good 50 or 60 feet tall, and the diameter of that disc that's like out in front of it is probably another 10 feet even past that. Like you can look and see that the disc is like embedded into the ground a little bit as well.
So like one of those, is it like one of those things that are like on a saw table? Like one of like one of those discs?
The back of it looks like that, but it's more like the teeth are pointed forward and are like embedded kind of into the mountain.
Does it look more like a creature?
No, this is definitely a machine.
It's a machine. Okay.
For us in our real world, this would be like a tunnel borer on steroids. Like this is like a
Gotcha.
gigantic.
That's kind of
tunnel
the
boring
what I was
machine.
That's
getting
much
from
helpful.
Yeah.
that.
But this is what not
Elson's-
something that we've ever seen, right?
No.
Elson's gonna get a
I'm
little
definitely
closer.
getting really scared now.
It's definitely the kind of thing like this thing's the size of it is on the same scale as the size of that train car from the Hex.
Okay.
Like this is ancient. It has been here a long time. It's not like it doesn't look like it's been used recently or anything like that. It's just been here for a long while.
How long are how tall are the treads of this thing, would you say?
A good 15 or 20 feet.
Okay.
That's a tread.
It's like the things that tanks go on.
Yeah, like the
Oh, okay.
Elson.
So I didn't ask this at the Hex, but I kind of thought about it afterwards. Do we see like where somebody would sit to operate this thing? Like is it like I know you're saying it's 50, 60 feet, but is it proportion to a person of our size, or is it like giants are operating it and this thing is the size of a car to them?
Oh, that's a good question. Make an investigation check.
Okay.
I love that question.
Because yeah, I was trying to like figure out when we kept talking about the train and it being so big, it was like, well, is it big to us because we're
Right.
small,
Right.
or is it just big?
Right.
Totally get you.
Investigation.
Yep.
10.
So as you kind of come over to the right side of it and you're sort of alongside the giant frame of this thing, you look up and you can see that there's like in a small enclosed area toward the front and top, inside of which looks like there is some kind of like a chair, like an old style chair from a long time ago. And it looks like it might be a little big for you, Tully, but it looks like it's about the right size for like Rain or Airy.
It's 5 feet.
Yeah.
Not that small.
Elson is
For
gonna
everyone.
walk over to like kind of the direction like where we're seeing the like kind of where the operator's hub would be.
Yep.
And can I like leap up onto one of the treads to try to get like, to like try to start making my way up to the to that area?
Oh yeah, of course. I don't think you're not in combat or anything, so I'm not going to have you do like an athletics check or anything like that. It takes some effort, but yeah, you're able to sort of like pull yourself up on top of like the sort of like sheathing around the tread, and you can sort of stand on top of it.
Okay. Do I see any like lever or button or something that like, is the driver capsule, is it like enclosed or is it open? Could I just hop in if I wanted to?
It is enclosed, but there's a door.
Okay. I'm going to try to open that door.
It creaks and groans and flexes and pops open.
Okay.
See anything good up there, Elson?
Yeah. I'm gonna like poke my head in and look around and to try to see what I can see.
As you get into, I mean, are you sitting down in the cockpit?
Yeah, I'll just hop in and sit down in the cockpit.
Okay. It's a pretty tight squeeze for you. You're very big.
I'm a big boy. Yes.
But like as you kind of sit down in it, yeah, there's like all kinds of like buttons and switches and levers and like all sorts of things in front of you. They look like they haven't moved or been used in a very long time. The window enclosure in front of you is dusty and caked up with dust and everything. But it doesn't look like anybody has disturbed this booth in a long time.
So Elson then will just kind of like use his arm to kind of like brush off some of the dust.
Yeah.
And do I see any, like, looking at the, I guess, like the control panel, do I see anything that, like, does the control switch look like removable? Is there anything that looks like it might be of value to us, like to remove or, you know, mess with?
Maybe you should scan it.
Oh yeah, do I have that scanner still? That's right, I'm holding this stuff.
You
I think we handed it back to you.
You like run out and grab it and come back up.
Okay, sure. Story-wise, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
I'd like to scan.
As you scan it, I mean, like, the things that appear are elements of like copper and rubber sheathing and all kinds of things that would be used in circuitry and would be used in, like, you know, electronic control panels and all kinds of stuff. I mean, this is a treasure trove. Like, you could probably scrap this entire operator's booth and, you know, bring it back, and it's going to be worth tons and tons and tons.
Yeah, I could definitely use some help up here. There's a lot. This is we'd all be set for life, I think. And he's gonna like kind of like poke his head out and like kind of usher to join him.
Elson, as you poke your head back out, and just like from this different perspective that you have up so high, as you look out, the cave wall to the right, where you had like kind of climbed up onto the sheathing of the treads, you now notice that there is an opening. It was there before. It's not something that's happened since you got up here.
It's just now at this perspective, I can see it.
At this perspective, you can now see it. And it's definitely big enough for you and anybody else who would want to, like, you'll probably have to squeeze through a little bit, but you can get in there.
There's an opening over here. And he's just going to point at it. Well, we have some options.
How many capsules do we have again to like take stuff back?
All of you have 2. Yep.
And how much stuff fits in those? Item? Oh, 1 item. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can grab within this like booth area, like anything that I could grab that would fit into one of my capsules that I just like would see and like would just know, this will fit? Not that's
like loose. If you were to, you know, do a little work and open up like the control panels that all of these things are connected into, like you might be able to get one of those. But it's gonna take a while.
Yeah. Could Tully do it quicker?
Probably, but it's still gonna take a while.
Okay.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Are we all within conversation? Like, I know that Elson's up right now. Are we within like conversation distance?
Yeah, probably like kind of calling to each other, not necessarily like yelling or shouting, but just kind of calling to one another.
I think before we start scrapping, I think we should wait and check out the entrance instead. This machine's not going anywhere. We can come back out and
that's fair enough. Most of this
fill
stuff
up afterwards.
Most of this stuff's going to take us some time to deconstruct anyway, and I could use your help. So Elson will start heading back down.
Okay.
And
at least with this, we know if we don't find anything else, we can come back here and fill up if we need to.
We certainly have this. Yeah, then Elson will start making his way towards that opening.
Making his way downtown, walking fast.
Making my way
Faces
downtown.
past. He's cave bound. Okay. So, as you get up to the opening, again, it's a little tight. You're going to kind of have to like shimmy sort of through this. in order to kind of get into the next chamber, let's say. Trying to see. Yeah, that's kind of all I got. So who do we? Are we all good to go forward? Is there somebody who wants to be in the lead? Like, how do you guys want to do that?
I
Well,
guess
I think
so. I
either
could walk
myself
toward.
or Tully, because Tully has light and I have dark vision. So
Mm.
either one of us.
I also have
probably.
dark vision as well too.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, we're all set.
So yeah, I don't
So
mind taking
Tully
the lead.
probably, since he also has the light for everybody else to see.
I think Rain should take up the rear since she's the squishiest.
True.
Yeah, I'll stay back here.
Okay. Okay, you start to kind of shimmy your way in, and are able to, safely and successfully make your way through. You're all good, no checks needed or anything like that. The chamber that you step into is much tighter, of course, than where you just came from. The roof of the cave is just a few inches taller than Elson, and the width of this particular cavern is predictably unpredictable. This isn't a carefully mined or bored out space. This is now part of like a natural cave system. At some places, it's wide enough to for all four of you to stand kind of shoulder to shoulder, and then in other places, like just now, where you're going to have to kind of go single file. And I've revealed a little mini map over here.
Oh,
Ooh.
The area that you just came in from is over here.
Okay.
Come on, Elson.
No grid lines on this one or anything like that. I'll kind of bring you
We're
guys
over
over
there. Oh,
over here.
I just walking through.
Womp womp.
Okay. I'm in the back.
Ow!
Go home, Rain. You're drunk.
Yeah. Get a
Just
grip,
trying to make
Rain.
space for everybody. As you kind of emerge into this chamber proper, you begin to hear the sound of hissing.
Oh no.
As in hissing like an animal or hissing like something's leaking?
Your choice of a perception check or an animal handling check there, Ari.
I don't think I am proficient in either. You said which ones?
Animal handling or perception.
Animal handling. Oh, I'm +1 in both. Okay.
Not terrible.
Not good, not bad. For Ronkin.
12.
12. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. It sounds more animalistic than gas leak.
Oh no.
That's what I'll say.
Next.
I hate snakes.
I love snakes. Guys, do you hear that? What do you think it could be? Can we tell what direction it's coming from?
Oh, from up ahead.
Just up ahead?
Yeah, it's not from behind you. That's for sure.
Elson's gonna head towards it.
Does it sound large?
With a 12, all I'm gonna give you is animalistic.
Okay.
Yeah. As Elson heads forward, you feel a sudden pressure snap beneath the weight of your foot. Suddenly, from the right side of the cavern... Sorry, one moment. Suddenly, from the right side of the cavern, walls of rock shift, and fist-sized objects roll out onto the floor at your feet. Dozens of them.
Oh,
Everybody make another animal handling check, please. This is everyone. DC is 8.
oh God.
17.
Oh, 7.
Oh,
7.
7.
7?
What was Rain's total?
17. 18.
17?
Sorry.
Okay. So Rain and Ari, you immediately recognize these little clusters as creatures called TikToks.
Ah.
An insect species indigenous to Avved. The chunks at your feet aren't individual insects. Instead, they are clusters of hundreds of them.
Oh.
When the chunks...
I'm actually gonna be sorry.
When the chunks hit the floor, they explode, flinging the TikToks all over the cavern. The ones landing on your skin or fur immediately biting down and latching onto and into you.
Ooh, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off!
TikToks are an annoyance in small numbers, but in large numbers they can sap the strength and energy of even the mightiest warriors within just a few seconds. They are rarely capable of killing outright, just incapacitating. Everybody please make a Constitution saving throw. The DC of this is 17.
Oh, shit.
Wrong side of the board. Wrong side of the board. Constitution saving throw.
A nat 1, oh no.
Ooh, 18.
8.
9.
If you got less than a 17, you fall to the ground immediately unconscious
Oh, shit.
as these things suck the energy just right out of you. If you did succeed, Elson, in this instance, you have one action and then you can make another saving throw. But you find yourself growing tired very quickly and your energy is slipping out of you rapidly. Your legs already beginning to feel heavy as they anchor themselves all over your body.
Daunting roar.
Daunting roar?
Daunting
Okay.
roar. Roar. Let's get rid of his. Let's cause him to GTFO.
Elsa, let's hear your roar.
DC 12. DC wisdom DC of 12.
One moment.
Wisdom saving throw DC 12. Jesus, I got there eventually.
RXD.
And more than anything, that roar is mostly him just going, "Get off!" and just like kind of more in a panic than
Just a
anything.
loud booming
Yeah.
voice.
Mhm.
I need to hold on one moment.
Are you looking up the wisdom stats for these things?
Yeah, well, that and one other thing. By the way, Odin, I just Googled this because I'm checking this out, and there is literally a question on D&D Beyond from 3 years ago. Can you record Daunting Roar with magical tinkering?
Oh, really?
Wow,
The exact
that's
use case
so
that
funny.
we put earlier. That's wild.
How funny.
So, Elson, unfortunately,
Oh shit.
the Daunting Roar does not work with low intelligence creatures
Because
like a TikTok.
Low intelligence.
they don't know.
It
to be
roasted
scared.
TikToks.
Correct. They're not like they can't be threatened by something they don't understand or
Oh.
probably perceive, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. They're like, that's cute. Look at him
Darn.
making loud noises.
Loud
But
noises.
what my thing though is that like I think in universe Elson would know that it's probably not going to work, and so I think you have
Okay.
another action that you can do.
Shoot. What could I do here? I don't have a whole lot.
You said we're unconscious, right?
That's correct. You have already passed out.
Gosh.
Do you have any spells that maybe you could cast?
I have like none of them are AoE spells, so they're not really gonna do much. I have Cure Wounds and Thunderous Smite. And I don't like it's. Did this suck like the HP out of them, or are they just straight unconscious?
It's more like it's more unconscious, and it's not necessarily health. It's more like their energy.
Okay.
Yeah,
So Cure Wounds like probably isn't gonna do anything anyway.
probably won't do much. Yeah, or
So
it
I was
might
holding
very
the-
it might very temporarily.
Yeah. Not enough to be.
I cast raid.
I cast raid.
All right, everybody, get your raid messages in chat.
I was holding the light,
Free
the
raid
stone in my
everywhere.
hand.
Yeah.
Do they like react to that?
No, they do not.
Okay.
It's no scattering or attraction or anything. They just like are disinterested.
They
They've
just
got
don't
taste.
care.
They
Okay.
got tasty snacks coming out of your body.
Then Elson is just gonna he's gonna try to swipe at as many as he can with his greatsword.
Okay. Yeah. Make an attack roll.
On us? Wait. On the ones on
No,
us?
no,
or
no,
the
just
ones-
all the ones like out in front of him, not on you guys. I'm not gonna attack my friends. That is a 14.
That will hit for sure.
You just swat as on like a cluster?
Yeah, I'm just swatting at a cluster of them.
As many as he can get.
And that is gonna be 2d6 plus 2. So that is 10 damage.
Oh yeah, you see like a big swath of the ones that are crawling around on the floor and haven't like made their way onto you or your companions. Like they just immediately explode in like goo.
Okay.
As you slash through them. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
DC 17.
Just Allison?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I already forgot what my, I think it's +2. Yeah, +2. 17.
You succeed. You are still up. The number of these things on the ground it's tons of them. But you have another action that you can take.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't
Okay.
know what else I can do.
Behind you, from your perspective at least, further into the cave, that hissing is growing louder, and you can also, now that it's getting closer, you can hear that its pitch is lower than what you'd originally perceived it at.
Okay. I mean, part of me wants to run, but I'm not gonna leave my friends, so
We appreciate that
not gonna leave my team.
in our unconscious state.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way that on one action I'd be able to grab everybody and bolt, so...
Not really.
Alright, so let's roll another attack. That is another 14 to hit.
Definitely hits.
1, 2... Alright, so that's 12. Can I throw a smite on that?
Yeah, for sure.
See if maybe adding a little radiant damage will... 6, 10. So that was 12 damage initially. And then 2d8. And then we're going to add an additional 10 radiant damage to that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, like, a wave of energy crashes out of your greatsword as you strike the ground, and you see just like a wave of them just like incinerate immediately. But the ones on you and on your friends are still there. Make another Constitution saving throw.
Ugh. I don't think I get lucky 3 times.
You know, if you get this one, I wonder, like, could you just claw off the ones that are on you?
That's true. Probably should have done that the first time, honestly. Yep, that's a 7.
7.
7?
As you go to lift your greatsword for another swing, your arms are just so heavy. They're just so heavy. And you think, I can do this with my claws, and so you drop the sword and begin to claw at the ones that are on your shoulders, back, and legs. And you just can't keep it going anymore. You feel yourself fall to your knees. As you look forward, deeper into the cave, the last thing that you see is a vibrant blue figure slithering out of the passage in front of you in your direction.
Oh dear.
And that's where we're ending it.
Oh,
I thought I was. And that's the end of our campaign.
yeah, the
Because now
TPK.
I'll
that's
get eaten
out.
alive by the TikToks.
Yeah.
Out of all the battles, we died by bugs.
Yeah.
We survived Peggy and the 6'8" dragon
Yeah.
and like
Just fucking bugs.
Anthony, and this is what wipes us.
Yeah.
Nobody thought to bring bug spray.
TPK. Womp womp. Well, I mean,
Guys, you had a trap detector.
I was thinking about that
Was
before
that
we
a
were.
trap? Oh, it
but
wasn't.
was it? I thought that only detected like technical like stuff. It doesn't detect like alive stuff.
It detects tech traps, signals, or sensors. So,
I think
Rob
that
had
what we
mentioned
stood
that
on was a
it was a trap.
sensor that,
There's a
Oh,
pressure plate.
It was a
Yeah.
trap.
yeah,
womp womp.
that would have disabled that pressure plate.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wow.
I mean, I guess TBD. Stressful.
Don't
Now we get to
worry.
find, like next one, we'll get to find out what the hissing is.
If we
Correct.
live, if we live long enough to see it. Well, I mean, I guess we didn't like go 0 HP, so.
No, you are not dead. All of your characters are not dead.
No.
Just rendered
The nat
unconscious.
20 on roll on nothing.
Oh my god, are you
Doing it
kidding
just
me?
to see. Yeah, same.
Oh my god.
Same.
Right
After
after the
a
game's over,
day
yeah.
of shit rolls,
Okay.
now all of the rolls are good. Now that they mean
Literally.
nothing.
Ain't that the way it goes?
Oh, don't worry.
Okay,
Mine
well, at
still
least
suck.
this one, our next session is in 3 weeks.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Yes.
we're finally at like a normal cadence. Yay.
Yes.
And then October.
And then October hits. Then the session after that is also in 3 weeks, and then October hits, and we have no session for like
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Not too
So
bad.
we'll find
Yeah,
out what that
totally
hissing
cool.
thing at least is,
In a few
and-
weeks'
and
time.
whether or not we get up from the bugs.
Or die.
So that's
Have Lyme
the next
disease.
session's on the 12th. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then the 3rd of October.
Mhm.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, Wilds. And also shit. All, well, I mean, I guess we'll see what this something is. I mean, I figured like unless I miraculously was just I don't see a scenario where I would have gotten out of that anyway. Like continuing to hit like even if I had decided like I'm going to pull them off of me, like I'm sure an action would have only been able to like pull like one off. I don't know.
I mean, true. Oh no, I would have let you definitely get more than that. I think if you had successfully gone like 5 times in a row,
Mm-hmm.
you would have at least cleared them off of you, and then like not been. But I mean, it was going to take an awful lot of very good rolls all in a row for it to go that way for sure.
Yeah, honestly, getting two really good Constitution rolls in a row was amazing. Yeah,
That was amazing.
Yeah.
to just not quite enough. Although I did wipe out a bunch of them, so that's satisfying.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
Darn. All right. Well, any updates? Any plugs from anyone here before we close up?
Just one more call from me to anybody in the communities of anybody who's watching that does any kind of like visual art creation. If you are interested in doing paid artwork for us, I have things that I want to have created so that we can use them in the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I detest using AI generated stuff for any of the campaigns that I put out. So like, please reach out to me because I would like to give you money to do art.
Yep,
Thumbs
there's another call out. I'll also put another call out into my Discord to
Yeah, same.
find some willing takers. All right, well, thank you
GG.
to our party. Thank y'all.